small and great, and he read in their hearing all the words of the book of the covenant which had been found in the house of the king of the Lord. Verse 3. Then the king stood by a pillar and made a covenant before the Lord to follow the Lord and to keep the commandments and his testimonies and his statutes with all his heart. And all his soul, to perform the words of this covenant that were written in this book. And all the people took a stand for the covenant. Verse 4. And the king commanded Hilkiah, the high priest, and the high priest, priestess of the second order, and the doorkeepers to bring out of the temple of the Lord and all the curse that were made for Baal.
How do you go about pronouncing this one? There are two different ways of saying it. Either Baal or Baal.
Baal for Asherah, Asherah, and for all the hosts of heaven, and he burned them outside Jerusalem in the fields of Kidron.
How to pronounce Kidron or
Kidron, and carried their ashes to Bethuel. Verse 5. Then he removed the idolaters,
how to pronounce
idolatrous priests, whom the kings of Judah had ordered to burn incense on the high places in the city of Judah and in the places all around Jerusalem, and those who burn incense to Baal, to the sun, to the moon, to the constellations. Constellations, and to all the hosts of heaven. Verse 6. And he brought out the wooden image from the house of the Lord to the brook Kidron outside Jerusalem. I just said that too. Burn it in the brook Kidron, and ground it to ashes, and throw its ashes on the graves of the common people. Verse 7. Then he tore down the ritual
Ritual.
boasts of the perverted persons that were in the house of the Lord, where the woman wove hangings for the wooden image. I'm talking funny now. Verse 8. And he brought all the priests from the city of Judah and devoured the high places where the priests had burnt incense from Gibeah to Beersheba. Also he broke down the high places of the gates which were at the entrance of the gate of Joshua, the governor of the city, which were to the left of the city gate. Verse 9. Nevertheless, the priests of the high places did not come up to the altar of the Lord in Jerusalem, but they ate unleavened bread among their brethren. Verse 10. And he defiled Tophet, which is in the valley of the son of
How to pronounce
Hinnom, that no man might make his son or his daughter pass through the fire to
How to pronounce
Molech. Verse 11. Then he removed the horses that the kings of Judah had dedicated to the sun at the entrance to the house of the Lord by the chamber of talking funny again. Excuse me. Nathan Milek, the officer who was in the court, and he burned the chariots of the sun with fire. Verse 12. The altars that was on the roof, upper chamber of Ahaz, which the kings of Judah had made, and the altars which Manasseh had made in the two courts of the house of the Lord. The king broke down and pulverized there and throw their dust into the brook Kidron. Verse 13. Then the king fired the high places that were east of Jerusalem, which were on the south of Mount of Corruption.